thought it was third.
All right, what's up, everyone? Welcome back to the podcast. Welcome back to the YouTube channel. This is our third year doing this wins draft. Second year doing wins and losses, which I thought was a nice twist that made it more interesting. I've got some of the guys back on today. First, we got Omar. How you doing, bro?
Good, good. How you doing?
Good. You said you were gonna take the Magic first,
Yeah, it's just jokes. It's just jokes. Not happening.
and then we got Tim. How you doing, bro? Long time no pod.
Yeah, man. Yeah, no problem. And then, of course, my return, I'm a little bit hoarse, lost my voice over the weekend. So I'm going to fight through, though, because this is me defending my championship right here. So let that be
That's
known.
true. We take a look at last year's before we but anyways, we get back to Hamza. Hamza, how you doing, bro?
I was gonna say, yeah, I'm not gonna get just because I finished last, I don't get introduced. Crazy. What's up, man? How you doing? I'm here for redemption this year. Got to turn it around.
Yeah. I don't know if you guys can see that, but Tim won with 249. I mean, like I said, it was really close. A lot of people above 230. But I'm just kidding.
Why is
But,
230 the cutoff number? There's a lot of people above 226.
But I think the best pick overall was probably the I don't even know.
Brock
Hornets,
Tails, right?
maybe?
I mean, honestly, the pick that won it was the Kings L.
Oh man.
I mean, that
Or
was
the
not
one
my
that
pick.
lost it, I guess, yeah.
Yeah,
Awesome.
well, it won it from me, I guess.
I threw.
Oh, Kings L's is terrible. Yeah, I'm looking at it. Man,
Oh, I had Pistons L's 65.
I told you
Alright.
Blazers L's was a steal though. I feel like they
Yeah.
carried me.
Yeah. I think we noticed like L's were more valuable last season.
That's what
Like,
I learned.
Mhm.
Yeah.
yeah, because Tim had the what do you have?
Well, you
No,
guys
he
gave
only
me
had
the
2 L's actually, I guess.
yeah, but you gave me the worst team with
Rockets
the
though.
fourth pick.
Rocket
Yeah.
L,
Pick at
60
the right spot.
losses.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah, I remember everyone was going in on the Jazz. Well, Jazz and Spurs, the first two picks. I remember saying, "Man, y'all left the worst team on the board."
That's
Rockets,
true. Yeah,
but maybe not this year. We'll see where they fall in the picks.
yeah. A lot more parity. I feel like this year, maybe no teams above 55, no teams below 55 losses, something like that. But
Mhm.
anyways, back to the draft. Let's see. We got first pick. We got Tim. Who are you going for?
Man, like you said, there's a lot of parity in this league right now, and it's tough. I was looking this over. I'm definitely going to pick a winner here. I don't want to pick a loser yet. So I'm not going to start off that way. I'm going to start off with the positive. So I think I'm going to go back to the well, man. Last year I went with I'm torn between two teams, really. And I'll just say them both, I guess, because it's not like they're going to make it back to me. I'm either going Bucks or Celtics here. Last year I went Celtics, and they were pretty good for me. I think this year I'm going to take Bucks, though. I feel like they're a little deeper and going to be a little bit better in the regular season. So, yeah, give me the Bucks. Give me the Bucks wins first, please.
Pretty safe pick. I mean, most people expect them to get closer to 55 wins, like they did 58 wins last season. But yeah, it is interesting. Do you think they're the best team in the East?
And it's gonna be tough. I mean, I think that they're definitely up there. I think it's them or the Celtics. And both teams, there's injury concerns, so it'll kind of come down to who has their guys the most during the regular season, because these teams are both eyeing championships. So I got to imagine they'll probably played a little cautious with guys like Middleton, and I mean even Lillard is coming off of a couple seasons that got cut short with injury, and then obviously Porzingis and on the other side. But I think the Bucks are a little deeper, and I think that they want that home court advantage. And I think they also, they got Giannis, who, if you're lining them all up, is the best player out of the entire group, even though Tatum's close second. So, and switch it up this year. Celtics treated me right last year, so let's just do something different, though.
Get that. Yeah, I think we could go straight to Omar. I mean, I don't know if you're gonna pick one of the other team or you're gonna pick a L team.
I'm not gonna take the Celtics. Actually, it would be a pretty good pick, but I'm feeling like taking the L's today, so I'm gonna hope the Trailblazers are the worst team in the league this year. I'm just betting on their inexperience. Pretty much everyone in that starting lineup is like so young. They're gonna be starting Scoot. I mean, Scoot's a dog, but like, they got Scoot, Anthony Simons, DeAndre Ayton. Not, I guess, notable winning players. They
Jaden
what they
Sharp
have,
too.
Jaden Sharp.
They're gonna lose a lot of
33
games.
wins. Yeah,
Yeah,
like
the bottom line.
remove Dame from that, and I'm thinking the Spurs with Wemby will be a little better than them. I think Rockets definitely improved.
Hmm.
I'm just gonna lock in.
They're definitely gonna move Brogdon, right? Because they have Brogdon right now.
He's always hurt too, so
Yeah, it's not like he's gonna play, right?
They have Brogdon and Rob Williams, so I'm banking on that they don't play.
Oh yeah, those
that
guys
much.
are missing combined like 50
Yeah.
games.
yeah.
So, yeah, so
No, I mean, and they have no defense on the perimeter really, and yeah, they're young.
a lot
man.
of fun offensive talent on the team, though, for sure to watch.
Yeah, it is a fun rebuild for them. I feel like they got some good talent right now and no expectations, and yeah, I like what they did getting off of Lillard, but they're not going to win games this year.
Yeah, especially when you look at the rest of the West. But I think the more interesting trade candidate is probably Jeremy Grant. But he just signed a new deal, so maybe not.
They gave him
Massive
so
deal.
much money. I don't know how they're gonna trade him.
I think that they have to. I don't think he can be traded until like January something or I don't
Yeah,
remember that.
yeah, because he
But
just
yeah,
signed.
he'll be gone though. I would be shocked if he's on their team for
Why'd they pay him so much? Like,
because Lillard
Only
said they
they-
wanted him.
but they're Lillard. They were gonna trade Lillard. It didn't make any sense. To
No,
me.
it was
Crazy.
before. We don't need
It was-
to get into it. It was
Yeah, it was
messed.
before they traded Lillard, but like,
But they
They
knew
still
they knew they were going to trade Lillard. Like they were
No,
waiting.
Lillard said that he wanted them to resign him, and it was before his trade request, man. Like he
I feel
like
like everyone
kinda
knew that
pressured him.
Lillard. Like it was kind of a no. I feel like all summer was known that Lillard.
They should have known.
Yeah, it's
at
like
least.
Did you
LeBron
want
telling
to
the Heat.
Miami.
It
LeBron
was
telling the Heat to
Miami.
draft Shabazz Napier, and then he just
yeah. No, it was like him. It was them trying to appease him before he said this isn't enough. Man.
It's crazy.
It's like,
Yeah.
here you-
Jeremy
here you go,
Grant
Jeremy
owes him
Grant.
some money.
For real.
All right, I got to go up next. I'm gonna take the Nuggets W's. I think they just have a pretty strong starting five, pretty consistent. Jokic will probably be in the MVP conversation again. The only thing holding me back is probably the West. 53 was what
Mhm.
fourth or fifth highest last season, but
Mm.
I think it's more of a safe pick than anything. I'm not really that confident about any of the L's this year, to be honest. I'm not confident in any of 60 L's. Maybe like you said, the Blazers, and maybe we'll get into Detroit or something like that. But maybe I don't see anybody maybe besides that.
I got a name, but I don't
maybe
wanna say
maybe you
it.
guys have different opinions. Yeah.
Same. Yeah, I think there's some other teams that might lose a lot of games.
All right, you can make your pick.
Yeah, I mean, it's kind of easy for me. It was between two teams for wins, and you picked the other team, Denver. So I'm actually surprised Boston's still available. I'm gonna take the Celtics wins. They're
Yep.
gonna win a lot of games this season. I mean, they're got a crazy starting five with I don't know if they're gonna go Porzingis and Horford or if
I
they're gonna
think they
start
have to.
Derek White. But
Yeah,
with
that's
Drew
true.
Holiday, you got Tatum, Jaylen Brown, Horford. If Porzingis is healthy, and the other thing with Boston is Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum, they pretty much stay healthy. They play all the games.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So
Mhm.
that's,
Yeah, they're
And
so
they-
young too.
yeah, like they're going to win a bunch of games this year, I think. So it's a
Yeah, I
good
feel like
safe
Derek
pick.
White, Tatum, Brown, and
Yeah,
probably
them in
even
Milwaukee
yeah.
are, to me, they're ahead of everyone else in the Eastern Conference. Last year Philly was in there and then Miami come playoff time. But I think now it's just a clear two in the East. It's Boston
Mhm.
and Milwaukee.
Mhm.
I'm not sure which one's better, but I know it's those two.
See,
top.
like I said, I was right there with you because I was kind of exactly what I was saying with my first pick, and the only reason I went Bucks was just because the Celtics were in first. I feel like, or at least in front of the Bucks all last year until the very end. The Bucks overtook them right at the end, so I'm like, all right,
Yeah.
that's the only reason. But yeah, they're going to be neck and neck, man. Both those
Yeah,
teams
for sure.
are stacked.
Which team do you guys think? Before I think I'm gonna send DJ the text real quick, but which team do you think deserves to be first in the championship favorite? If you
I would-
include Denver as well.
I would say Denver, just Jokic is the best player in the world right now, and I mean they're the reigning champs. I think
You're gonna have
you
a
have
full
to put
season
the
of
way they made
Jamal Murray, too.
everyone look like light work last year in the playoffs. I think you got to keep Denver still as the favorites, but Milwaukee and Boston to me are close, and Phoenix as well.
Yeah. I mean, I you got to say Denver for sure, just as defending champs, and haven't really lost anything major. I think there's a couple key pieces maybe around the edges, but they're still going to have their top guys from last year. So gotta like them. Honestly, it's tough. The West has so many other good teams, but like there's a lot of questions around a lot of them. The Suns, like, do they have any depth, and can those guys stay healthy? The Warriors, kind of the same question, maybe not so much the depth question, but a little bit the depth question, definitely the health question. And then, what other team I guess was going all in this summer? I mean, there's obviously Lakers and Clippers, but
don't put that other LA team in this conversation.
I don't love to pick either one of those. I'm just saying, but I'm just talking about teams that are like want to win a championship, like that's their ultimate goal this season. That is realistically vying for it. So Lakers with LeBron are always going to be like that, and as long as the Clippers have PG and Kawhi, even if their health is always questionable, they're still going to be kind of gunning for it because you got to. So,
do you think they should make the Harden trade?
I mean, I guess it depends on the cost, but I think they should do it. If they can get him at a reasonable price, I think they should. I mean,
yeah, I don't think Philly's asking for that much. Maybe like Terrence Mann and like a couple picks or something like that.
Yeah. So I mean, because honestly, like, what does Terrence Mann really give you once Paul George and Kawhi are gone? It's not like he's going to be carrying your team. So like,
yeah,
go all in. You're already all in. But
SGA and Harden, kind of a weird mix.
But okay, DJ made his picks. He's going all in on the L's.
Okay.
He's taking
I bet I know one of them.
This is a pretty surprising pick this early, but I guess the Pistons L's. Okay, that's like pretty easy pick. I think we all said that.
Pretty solid.
But the other team that he's taking, can any of you guys guess?
Is it wins or losses?
Hornets.
It's losses.
I don't want to. I know who I would guess for losses here, but I don't want to necessarily give it away.
Oh, okay. You guys don't want to give away your draft boards.
Yeah.
A little strategy going on.
He's going the Aliens team. He's going Wembanyama.
Oh, wow.
Really?
Oh,
okay. I think they're gonna improve like significantly this year.
I don't think it's a good pick right here. I think there'll be like around like I think they're gonna improve a lot.
I mean, I think they'll still definitely get like 40 plus L's probably, but
yeah, not like not like last year.
They're going to be at 50 losses probably, but they won't be the worst team. Yeah, well, I mean, because think about like
not the worst team. Yeah,
I'm just looking at the West standings. Who are they going to be better than?
Like winning 32 games in the West is going to be tough, man. I mean, I know Wembanyama is good, but the rest of their team isn't that good, And he's a rookie.
He looks freakishly.
I'm on the Wembanyama.
If he stays healthy, yeah. I mean,
sure. But they're going to rest him too. Like I got to think he probably only plays 70 games, even if he has no health concerns, just because. What are they playing for? You know what I mean?
Yeah, but
for the plan, bro.
Pop doesn't like losing. They still have like Keldon Johnson, Vassell. I like them.
Yeah,
Trey Jones.
They have some players, some nice players, but like no one, Wembanyama is their only legitimate kind of superstar.
No, for sure. I just don't think they're going to be like one of the. I don't know.
I'm with you.
3-4 worst team. I think there'll be at least 3-4 other teams worse than that. Maybe 5.
They probably are at least second worst in the West, though, right?
That's kind of
the West is tough this year. I don't know.
Like I would think Rockets are better than them. Trailblazers are worse than them.
Yeah.
And then who else?
That would be something, right? If they were better than the Rockets this year, after all the money the Rockets spent.
That would actually be really interesting if they could surpass the Rockets.
Yeah. I guess that's the only way that. Not the only way, but that's one reason that the Spurs pick here for DJ makes some sense. Just because playing in the West, you're gonna get beat up on by all these other teams that are obviously all in. So I could see it from that angle, but I still wouldn't have picked him here. I have other L teams I'll take over him.
Respectable. Comes on the
Back
clock.
to me.
Yes,
Yep.
sir.
So I kind of learned last year that losses are better than wins. Well, they're a little safer. So I'm going to go with my first losses team. I think this team's going to lose a bunch of games. It's the Washington Wizards.
That was it. Yeah.
You're saying the same team.
Yep.
Yeah.
It'll be bad.
I think they're going to,
Jordan Poole All-Star?
They didn't put up numbers, but they might have like 12 wins by All-Star break. I don't know. Maybe less.
Did you hear some of the reports coming out about Jordan Poole? Oh, my God, what a play. Sorry, I'm watching Monday Night Football. No, there's just so much slander going on with Jordan Poole right now, and well, not even slander, I guess, because it's probably true. But man, I don't know who it's coming from. Probably Golden State. I saw a couple different reports like today about Jordan Poole, this or that, and his attitude.
Oh, I don't know. I saw he scored 40 in like one preseason game, and then he had 7 the very next, which
Yeah,
I
he
think
was like
like he's gonna put up
118.
numbers this year, but I think it's gonna be kind of like that where he's up and down.
Yeah.
And to me, he's not nearly as good as Beal, so he's not gonna. He can put up the scoring. Like I think he could do 75% of what Beal does, maybe 80%.
Mhm.
And then they also lost Porzingis. I
Yeah.
don't think they're gonna be that great.
Yep, I'm right there with you, man. I think they're gonna be pretty bad. I think they might be the worst team in the league. They have not a soul that plays defense. Like their best 2 players
No.
are Kyle Kuzma and Jordan Poole.
Tyus Jones.
Neither one of them.
Might be the only guy.
They
that knows
played
how to
Bilal
play.
Koulibaly.
I like Koulibaly
You know,
actually.
But he's a
but
rookie, so like
He's
Yeah,
not
yeah.
gonna help
As a
him win games.
prospect, I like him, but I don't like him as
Yeah.
somebody to help you win games this upcoming season. So
yeah, for sure.
I could see some team trading for Tyus Jones by like January.
damn, that's a money pick, man. If you could have told me I could start with Celtics, Wizards,
Good.
I would.
Yeah.
You're in the
pretty
lead
good.
right now. Yeah.
Yeah, I like to start here.
All right, I'm gonna go with the. Oh man, this is tough.
Very tough.
I feel like I just gotta go Charlotte Els.
That's always safe.
Yeah, I
Every
think
year.
that's more of a safe.
That's like a consistent pick since like forever.
They had 1 year with like 40 wins, but I feel
And
like Bridges' situation.
Miles Bridges
Yeah,
back.
technically, yeah. I think he has a 10-game suspension.
I think he's still up in the air if he's gonna play. He's
Does
got
he
the
have, like, a-
suspension.
Did he have a court date?
Yeah, right after his
Yeah.
suspension, I think he's up for court.
That team has probably the worst
mess.
culture in the NBA. Like it's crazy.
Mm.
Yeah, they
Yeah.
fired their coach after making the play-in. That made no sense.
It was Steve Clifford, right?
hmm
I mean,
Yeah,
they'll definitely
it was
improve this year though
Borrego.
with LaMelo, but
Oh, Borrego.
how
yeah,
much?
yeah.
No.
I don't know. That's one of the safer L's team.
Yeah,
L
no,
teams
for
to me.
sure.
Yep.
Hmm.
Omar, who you got?
Magic Dubs.
not
too
yet,
early.
not yet. I don't even know if I want to go with L's right now or Dubs. This is like I feel like the Dubs, you know, the Bucks and Celtics are there, and then there's like a drop off after that.
Damn. Wait, can I switch my pick?
No, absolutely
Uh,
not.
I'm gonna pull the trigger on the Pistons L's
Hey,
here.
yo, relax.
Yeah, they were the 5th pick. They're already gone, bro.
Oh
Yeah.
my God, DJ! He wasn't
DJ
here.
got him.
Look at the
Hey.
draft board, my guy.
I forgot. I
Come on,
forgot.
man.
What do you say,
I
Pistons?
forgot he'd
He
taken it
said,
early.
he said
Yeah, he said
Pistons
Pistons.
L's.
I'm
Oh.
not looking at the draft board at all, actually. Okay, so who we got here? We have Rockets, Magic, Pacers. Oh. Okay. You know. Dang, this is rough. Okay. I'm gonna go with. I'll say Rockets L's here.
Yeah.
I don't know how much I like this pick, but they added Fred VanVleet and Dylan Brooks. They're veterans obviously, but like 2 inefficient offensive players. Still a really young team. Jalen Green, new head coach.
hmm
Maybe start. I feel like they're. Actually, I don't know how their defense is going to look, honestly. They have like a mix of good defenders and bad defenders. Like they can be starting Şengün, who I think is like really talented offensively, but I feel like the defense is going to be lacking, at least in the rim protection department.
No, he's terrible all around the defense.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm just the West is pretty deep, I don't know how much wins the Rockets are going to be able to take off these teams,
And straight up, that would have been my picks.
I think that's a good pick. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. I
I
mean,
was so
it's a-
iffy. I could have
I
taken
mean, unless
wins
you
here
think
for the-
Dylan Brooks is like the culture changer, and they're gonna start winning games.
Honestly,
Yeah,
I
Joker.
could see Dylan Brooks like I could. I see
I
him
think
like
it'll be better
starting
for
a lot of
sure.
minutes.
I mean,
but-
Van Fleet, I feel like maybe has more of an impact.
And Fred's
Yeah.
gonna make them better. They
Just
have so much talent. Actually, it's crazy. But
They have a lot of talent.
I
They
like
need to
Whitmore.
jump more from like Jalen and Jabari. That's what they need. More of a jump.
Yeah, big
from.
jump.
Jabari looked good in summer league.
He was cooking. Yeah, he was.
Yeah, it's summer
Yeah.
league, but
They're one of my biggest wild cards. I feel like because I just don't know what how big of a difference the roster additions, but then also
the head coach.
in the head coach
Yeah, yeah.
because by all reports, and I don't follow the Rockets that closely, but Thunder fans kind of have a low key rivalry with the Rockets going back for some time now. So we kind of passively follow and laugh at them.
Is that because of
And,
the Westbrook trade?
a lot of
For Chris
things, but
Paul?
yeah, well, not no Harden trade,
Harden and Westbrook.
Oh,
Beverly,
Harden, yeah,
Beverly breaking Westbrook's knee whenever we should have won the championship.
I remember that. Yeah. Some good playoff
and-
games.
Yeah, and some playoff series, and yeah. So, but yeah, everyone was kind of everything I was hearing about the Rockets was just about how bad their culture was, how much their coach really had like nothing going on. What was it, Silas? Yeah, Paul Silas,
Steven Silas, yeah.
Steven
He-
Silas. Yeah, Paul Silas is the old coach.
I mean, now they got Udoka, right?
Yeah, so that might make a big difference, but also, I don't know, man. I really think that they got a lot of possible just knucklehead guys on their team that, I don't know if the roster fit really makes that much sense. So,
Well, they got rid of the
Well,
number
didn't they
one,
trade one of their
number
knuckleheads
probably,
to OKC?
knucklehead. Yeah.
Yeah, Kevin Porter.
well, I
They
mean,
lost a great shooter right there.
first off, let's not
He's a
talk about.
shooter on and off the court.
They traded him to the cut in the waiver pool, but
Yeah.
yeah, don't put that Oklahoma City Thunder.
Yeah, I was just teasing you.
Wait, did you guys give up picks?
No, we got two.
No, you
picks back.
got picks. Yeah.
You know they hoard picks over there.
Yeah, we got
Yeah.
2 second
A lot
rounders
of picks.
to
jeez.
take on his salary and cut him. So this Presti special.
Yeah. Hey, you guys did that with Horford. It kind of worked too.
Yeah. Oh, we got picks taking him and then sending him out.
I think you got picks for Chris Paul too, and he was better
Yeah.
than Westbrook. Yeah.
We did.
Just
Yeah.
finessing teams out here.
If you're gonna trade
Paul
with
George
Thunder, you're
trade
gonna send
too.
them picks. It doesn't
Yeah.
matter who gets the better players. Like somehow Presti's gonna get picks, man. But, all right, I guess I got to make a
All right,
pick.
you got
though now.
double pick.
Yeah. Oh, dang! I was struggling to find one, and you're telling me I got to find two. Okay, so knowing I got to take two, I'm going to take 1 win and 1 loss team, and this might be a shocker. I'm going between 2 teams right now for my loss, but I'm going to take the Jazz,
Okay.
and I'll tell you why. I feel like last year they played a little bit above their weight class. They also had some key contributors that got them that record that they sent away. And I just feel like this is the year, kind of like the Thunder, where the first year of our tank we weren't really like fully tanking, and a lot would say the first year of our tank was actually the Chris Paul year that we went to the playoffs. And that to me was kind of what the Jazz were doing last year, is they were remaining competitive, but this is really the year where they got to go all in. The West is going to be stacked. They need to go all in on trying to get a
But
top.
they traded
pick.
for John Collins.
I don't care, man. I don't care. He's not that good either. Didn't they get picks for him?
Probably. Yeah.
Probably.
I think so. Like that.
Probably.
Yeah.
I remember
just-
Atlanta got nothing for him.
I mean, I like some of their players, but I just feel like the West is going to be so tough, and there's got to be teams that lose. And
Mhm.
yeah, so it was
think they
between
trade
them or
Lauri
Eastern
Markkanen?
Conference.
They trade Laurie Markin and they'll be real bad.
Yeah,
I think they're
probably
building
won't
around
do
him low key though.
Building around Laurie is
that.
crazy.
They just, but we act like Marketing doesn't have, like with the Bulls, he was hurt a fair amount. I'm just
Yeah.
saying,
Yeah.
like,
That's
I mean,
true.
last year though, he looked like
A good
yeah, he was great
the best
He was
players
great,
in the league.
for
He's an
sure.
all-star.
Yeah,
How
Crazy
old is he?
season for him.
He's 26. So I
Pretty
guess you
young.
could still build around him a little bit.
a
yeah.
little bit.
He could be a piece, yeah.
I
I
don't
really
know.
like their draft. Who they get? Keontae George. He's been balling.
They got a
or
guy
he
from
balled in
UCF too.
the league.
He's
Yeah,
fine.
apparently he's barely playing.
Oh, did they get Taylor Hendricks?
They got Hendricks
Yeah,
from
he's
UCF.
barely
yeah.
playing.
Yeah. No, I don't know. I mean, that might be a bad pick, but it's tough, man. Because some of these like win teams I'm looking at, I'm like, well, do I want to put the 76ers? Probably not, because who knows what's going on with Harden. Like, do I feel good about the Grizzlies? Not really. They're like
Lost Steven Adams.
Adams. I mean, yeah,
You gotta feel good about the
Ja.
Kings, man.
I
Like
guess
the
you're gonna
Bean.
pick losses again.
No, legitimately, I think I'm going to take the Kings on the wins, but I'm just looking through the board yet. Don't lock me in on that, but
There
Like
is one.
Is that it?
I mean, I guess I could maybe go Suns, but I just feel like that is thin. I don't know. Knicks, maybe.
Take your time, bro. I need to think.
I know this is tough, man. It's really tough. Yeah, I think I want to go Kings because I mean the Kings still were kind of young last year, and you're entering what? This is only year 2 under Mike Brown. Got Keegan Murray as second-year player, Fox, and they had Sabonis. He had a broken thumb like half the year. I don't know. Yeah, let's lock them in. Give me the Kings.
Kings L's, right?
Nah, W. We made that mistake 2 years in a row.
Did they add anybody this year, or is this they're just running it back?
I think they're mostly running back, right?
Yeah,
Duarte, who was kind of a swing.
Chris
on-
Duarte.
Oh yeah, they lost Dante, right? They lost Dante
they
DiVincenzo.
did. Yeah, but
Kind of like for like.
yeah,
Well, he was on the
don't know.
Warriors, wasn't he?
Oh yeah, that's
feel like
right.
he was
that's
Was he on the
right.
Warriors?
No,
Oh,
yeah,
he wasn't
was
there
on the
last year, right?
He might have
Yeah,
been
They
on the
had
Kings
they
the
had
year
they had
before.
Werder. They had Kevin Werder. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right, 100%. Yeah, who knows? That could be a terrible pick, man.
I
I
like
mean, you're
it.
betting like they
I
have
like
like basically a top 5 offense again, which
Yeah.
is
If they have
pretty
the same
reasonable.
year as last year, it's not a bad pick.
Yeah. They're running back basically the same team. I'm looking at their roster right now. Pretty much, they got JaVale McGee now, man. 7-footer. Let's go.
They need somebody to protect the rim.
JaVale, bro.
Yeah, they do.
They need somebody to rebound. What are they getting? Who was it? Looney, right? That was dominating them in the
Oh my
in the
God.
playoffs.
Yeah, Sabonis was
Yes.
getting killed.
Yes, man. It's clowning them. Yeah.
Omar's about that time.
Okay, I think I have to go with the wins here this time, right? Let's see. I need one of those. Let's see. Going
You have all
Sixers.
losses.
I could just go take all losses and see what happens. Honestly.
That local team of yours might get a lot of losses.
Ooh.
Yeah,
Good.
honestly, there's a decent
don't think so.
chance, but I don't want to bet against Luka and Kyrie, man. Like they can carry a little bit, you know.
Yeah.
Okay, let's see. Either, well, I guess I don't want to say. I'll go with the Suns wins here.
Damn. I really wanted them.
You wanted them? Yeah. I mean, obviously, really talented starting lineup. They do lack some depth, but you know, barring injuries, like they can still play some of the starter like stagger and lineup a bit. And I think they should like that offense is scary. You know, like you got to guard Bradley Beal, Devin Booker, KD. I think they got better by removing Ayton. Not saying that Nurkic is really that much of an upgrade. It's more like just getting rid of DeAndre Ayton. They did pick up some good depth with Grayson Allen in Utah. So like I feel like
They got Eric Gordon,
a little
right,
bit.
too?
Yeah, Eric Gordon too. Yeah,
Oh, I didn't
I
even
think
know
they got pretty good
picked
value
Eric
for the Suns.
they got a lot of shooting on the bench actually.
Yeah.
And then they also picked up, you know, a nice young prospect in Bol, you know, to get them some wins.
He's not going to see the floor, man.
Probably not, but you never
Bro,
know.
isn't he like 25? He's not that young anymore.
Bro, like the national media, well, it's Kendrick Perkins. Guys that don't watch the NBA, they talk about Bol like he's good. I'm telling you, as a Magic fan, Bol
Bro,
sucks.
watching him, bro, it gave me nightmares, man.
Like, he doesn't play defense. He's a ball hog. He can't really shoot that well. He's not good.
Yeah.
He's unique for sure. But
He's
just doesn't
talented,
fit.
but like he's just
He would dominate
can't play
like
on a good NBA
some
team.
European league or something. Yeah.
yeah. He'd be the GOAT pickup player, but
Facts.
And- no.
He's the pickup version of Wemby.
You know, I'm gonna say Suns sleepers for like could push for first seed out of nowhere in the West. You know, if healthy,
You have to
If
stay
healthy.
healthy for sure.
Yeah, probably could. Yeah.
just randomly. But like I don't know, they probably rest a lot of games. I'm sure. So
I'm gonna take Lakers dubs.
Ooh, I was about to say, Yusuf, they're still out there with your team.
your squad.
Lake Show.
What a bold pick.
Bro, I don't see how they're not like a top 3 seed or top 4 seed.
Yeah.
Okay.
They just have a deep squad,
We'll see.
and everybody
think-
knows like their starting 5 is pretty talented.
If Anthony Davis stays healthy all year.
LeBron,
Even
AD,
Even
if they're
LeBron, like
healthy.
LeBron and AD missed a lot of games last year, and they still won what, like 43. Like, and they had that like
That terrible
terrible
start.
start to the season.
They had a
like-
crazy run at the end of the year.
exactly. Yeah.
Yeah.
And Reeves is gonna be year 2 or year
My
3,
boy.
I think.
Year 3. Yeah, definitely.
Year 3, right? Yeah.
I like it.
So
Yeah, man. I mean,
Gabe Vincent, pretty good.
That was a good pickup. I did like that. I don't know. It's tough to trust him though, but
Rui.
yeah.
Rui and Prince, good. Small
I like
forward,
Torian
like
Prince, yeah,
rotation. Yeah.
Mhm.
The
D'Lo.
Lakers are deep this year.
They even got
Christian
D'Lo.
Wood, if you need some like buckets
Okay.
and garbage time. I'm just kidding.
Slow down.
Do you think they can make a James Harden trade? I mean, they
They
have
probably could if they
have
wanted to,
pieces.
but I
If
don't
LeBron,
know
if
why
LeBron's
would they
like,
want to.
I don't think they want to.
I don't know.
I don't think anyone wants Harden, really. Do they?
Dude, I'm pretty sure if you go back, I just got to say this. I'm pretty sure if you go back to last year's episode of this, I said that Christian Wood is a terrible basketball player and does not win games. And
I remember that. I do
yeah,
remember
I was just like dogging on him hard.
I mean, he's like the 12th man. What are you gonna do?
You should
for
cut
the-
him
for the-
because he's a locker room cancer.
For the Mavs, he was like the 4th guy.
I'm just saying, don't
Off the
mention
bench,
his
he's
name
not
around
bad
ever
though.
again.
He'll some buckets.
No, dude, it's because it's part of the problem with him is he thinks he's the best player on the team, so he like pouts and complains. I'm sure there's a ton of stuff behind the scenes, like.
But
I'm
I
just
think he
saying.
knows his role on this team. He's the 11th man or whatever.
Yeah,
Even Jackson
yeah.
Hayes was playing ahead of him.
The only thing I guess that could fix it is LeBron just having that power of you're in check now, maybe, but
Yeah, like they can cut him at any time, pretty much.
we'll
I think
see.
that's the power that they have.
And he knows this is his best
This is-
chance at a championship.
I'm just gonna
Yeah.
say this is exactly how the conversation went last year, where you guys were like kind of defending him, kind of saying like, man,
But he was the
just not
starting
bad.
He was
He's
the
like
starting
kinda
power forward
good.
center.
His role was way different on Dallas.
But he wasn't
than
the
last year.
starter. He wasn't the starter by like 15 games, man. He got benched. Like,
Dallas did not trust him at all. No, because like defensively, he's just that bad. It just
For
didn't
sure.
work.
So he's
For
like Bol but shorter.
Yeah, exactly. Actually, honestly, that's a great comparison.
He's a better shooting Bol.
yeah.
That's my pick.
Yeah.
It's tough, bro.
I hate to do it, but I'm gonna break DJ's heart and take the Timberwolves wins.
Nah, man, you're not allowed to.
Well, actually, I think they're gonna win a lot of games, man. I like him this year. Second year with Rudy Gobert, and if Cat stays healthy this year,
Keepers.
I think Timberwolves and Ant could make a huge leap. Like he was really good last year, but he can make like that All NBA type of season. Like we saw what he was doing with Team USA this summer. I think
That's true.
I think Timberwolves second year together, they looked good when they got Mike Conley at the end of the year.
Weren't they
I
at
like
the
him
best
this
though
year.
whenever they weren't playing Gobert and Cat together?
No, I mean they actually gave like
They
I know it was
figured
a
out?
short series, but they gave Denver some problems. Like all those games were
That's
close.
true. That's true.
And they didn't get to play much together last year. You remember Cat missed like 50 games.
yeah.
Yeah,
I think second year they should be a little bit better.
they just need to click.
I don't know, man. You see that possession of Gobert, not able to score on. I don't remember who it was, but it was like a 5'4" guy.
No,
I seen
The
that.
I saw
Blazers.
Ant throw him a lob though. Ant's throwing lobs now.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Uh-oh.
Did he catch it?
Yeah, he
He
caught it,
catch it?
dunked and won. To Rudy Gobert. Yeah.
No, I see the Timberwolves improve.
I don't
this year
really
for
because I'm looking like I don't love Sixers. They're iffy. The East, I don't know about anybody else like wins, and then there's
Mhm.
not really. I don't see any pure tanking teams left. So I said I'll go with the team
You're
that I
not taking
think
the
could
Eastern
be.
Conference champs, bro.
sure.
No, I had to look and remember who won the East. No, and then like, yeah, I mean, I could see the Timberwolves get a top 3 seed in the West.
Oh, okay. I'll just leave that one there.
Top 3 seed in the West.
Top 3,
Nah.
man.
Okay.
Oof.
I think it's up for grabs for anybody, honestly. Like,
I mean, if you look at the wins projections for the West, I think their line is like
Bro,
it's one of the higher ones.
I would feel more confident with the Thunder getting a top
Well,
3 seed
you're
than
you're
the-
biased, so yeah.
I'm just saying, I may be willing to bet you that the Thunder end up with a better record than Timberwolves, but we can talk about it after the
Ooh.
pod.
ooh, okay.
We'll see.
Just saying. We can keep it moving though. So DJ's up?
You got
Yeah,
two
I gotta
picks
wait
here.
for him to make a pick. Make
You
some.
just you
Continue
just-
your conversation of the
You just
Wolves.
snagged him right in front of DJ too, man. That's
Yeah.
I do like that. That's funny.
It would have been more funny if he was here.
I actually didn't think they'd last this long. I thought he would take him earlier.
I would have stuck him with DJ so he had to pick the wins, and then whenever they disappointed and won 42 games again, it's like, haha. But
You think the Timberwolves would be better than the Warriors?
no.
I don't love the Warriors, man. I don't know. Maybe just because Chris Paul.
I
the
think
Warriors
they-
are interesting.
The Warriors, I don't know, man.
I mean, they
I
had a
think
fair amount of injuries last year, and were still what they ended up 5 seed.
Yeah.
6th.
6. Yeah.
And then you had, and you also had the distraction of, and this was one of the reports that came out today
Jordan Poole.
about Jordan Poole, and and how Draymond wouldn't even take him out to dinner. Like,
So they're gonna start winning road games now.
yeah, because the team chemistry isn't
Poole's
going to be all
gone?
awkward. Yes.
Oh,
Now
they're
they're just going to
actually
have Chris
bad.
Paul, who they all hate, but at least respect.
Yeah.
But yeah,
I think if healthy, they're actually like filthy, you know. But
Jordan Poole said that his championship cements his basketball legacy. That's how delusional this kid is. Bro, what?
Stop hating on this guy, man.
I'm just saying, man, like certain people think that certain ways of themselves, and it clearly messes with team chemistry. Christian Wood and Jordan Poole are probably the top 2 in the league.
Maybe because his teammate punched him in the face. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe he deserved to be punched in the face, is all I'm saying.
Yeah, the guy that's supposed to be like the leader of the
The
team.
leader is a vet that's like way older than him.
For
punched
sure.
him in
I'm
the
not saying
face.
Draymond was right, but he might be justified. I'm just saying. We'll see. If they win 55 games this year, I'm saying Jordan Poole, they being the Warriors, then I'm vindicated with Jordan Poole. Just saying. Because it's not Chris Paul bringing them all those wins, it's losing Jordan Poole. But we'll see how it plays out.
Yeah, the problem is like the Wizards have like a second or third year coach doesn't have that much experience
Who's their
or
coach? Oh, it's Wes
Unseld.
Jr.
Yeah, junior. Yeah, that might be a problem. Might be some locker room issues.
Yeah, well, there definitely will be, because Jordan Poole is going to have nights where he's like 1 for 17 and just keep shooting, and everyone else can be like, "What is that shot?
Yeah,
That
then
is terrible."
Denny Avdia is gonna be yelling at him on the bench.
Yeah, he's
Yeah,
gonna
he just got paid today, right? Denny Avdia.
Yeah,
Yeah, I think so. Yeah. Little
Yeah.
contract.
Hmm.
they actually have a lot of like wings. Kispert, what was that? Kuzma, Avdia.
Casper, yeah.
I'm hearing
They
a whole lot
made a
of
lot of draft
right?
picks, to be honest. They made a lot of bad draft
That
picks.
all sucks. It's crazy. They haven't hit a single one.
Well,
Crazy.
Koulibaly might hit. You know, that he's been
kinda-
looking good in the preseason.
I liked him as a prospect. I was hoping the Thunder would get him, but at the same time, man, like
He seems
he's
like a
raw.
Raptors player, 6'8",
Yeah,
rangy.
he's 6'8". Oh
Is he?
my
He
God.
might be
Yeah.
6'6", maybe.
No, I think he's 6'8", man,
I
and
think
he's,
it's
yeah.
and he's got a wingspan on him.
He probably grew in like the last 6 months.
Was he listed as a point guard coming in or
Like
not?
Kinda.
small forward or shooting guard.
Kind of.
I remember he was when the G League Ignite played Wemby's team. He didn't even play in that game.
Yeah, but that was the
'Cause he
very
was-
beginning of the year, though.
That was like in 1 year he went from that to like lottery pick.
Well, he was
Switching
he
there.
was like the person that shot up the draft list, because if you remember, they were still playing like 2 weeks before the draft,
Yeah.
and he was playing really well, and out of nowhere he just like became that guy, the top 10 pick. You know, it was honestly, I want to say like maybe the last 2 months of his season that got him from probably late first to lottery, like in that stretch, because he started just balling, and he was getting a lot more minutes too, because at the start of the year, like you said, he wasn't even playing in a lot of games. So
Him and Hendricks shot up the draft boards.
yeah,
I might have to make the picks for DJ. He said use your judgment
use your
at the
judgment.
beginning of the draft, but I feel like Warriors is a good pick for him. You guys agree?
Yeah.
Are you guys rooting against him?
no, that's a reasonable pick. Warriors.
And Bulls wins.
The tough thing is, man, like, which of these teams would you take losses on at this point?
Pacers, Bulls.
I see. Yeah, maybe. Yeah, I guess.
Oh, there's
maybe.
one that I'm thinking.
Should I just give him the Clippers?
Just give him
Give him the Sixers.
maybe Sixers. I don't know.
I'll give him Cavs.
Here, let's give him the highest remaining win-loss
responded.
team.
I thought he was gonna give you all his picks in one.
Sixers.
Yeah, he would have to rank all 30.
49 and a half. Who else are going to be high?
I'm sure Cavs are up there.
Cavs. Okay, let me check them real quick. Oh, Cavs are 50. Yep, they're a little higher. What was the other team we were talking about? Clippers? No, I already remember they were lower. Yeah, give them Cavs.
Yeah, I'll give him Cavs.
They're the highest win-loss team, I think, remaining. Or over-under.
Yeah, I think that's reasonable.
Yeah.
sorry if he stole your pick, Hamza, but you stole his Timberwolves.
It's fair. I don't know, for whatever reason, I just wasn't looking at the Warriors, but I did look at the Cavs wins. I thought the Cavs had a chance to win a lot of games.
Mm-hmm.
Dang, DJ took both my picks. That's crazy, and he's not even here.
Jammer DJ.
So if I win, I get like 50% of his credit.
Yeah.
Honestly, I like his team so far.
Oof.
Yeah, this
That's
can
tough.
get down to the pulling teeth here.
Yeah.
I think Cavs were being slept on, kind of. Like I could see them being probably what, third best in the East probably this year, right? Yeah. They should probably be up there in the mid 50s for wins, possibly.
I'm leaning losses, but I'm kind of split between a couple teams.
It's gonna be 50-50 here now with
Yeah.
like the wins losses.
Bet you won't take Thunder L's.
No, I won't take Thunder L's. I'll take Thunder wins before I took Thunder L's.
My man, there you go.
I don't know about that.
We'll get to him.
I got two teams in the same division, both thinking L's, but I don't know who's going to be worse.
Same division.
Mm-hmm.
Bulls and Pacers.
Pacers, yeah. Gotta be.
Unless you
No.
like Obi Toppin.
I kind of like the Pacers, man. Bruce
I kind
Brown.
of like a bunch of teams, but they're not going to be that good.
I mean, they were decent last year and they improved. So, I mean, I don't
Yeah.
think the Pacers will be terrible. I'm going to go with Brooklyn Nets losses.
Whoa, out of left field.
Ooh, interesting.
For what it's worth, I would have gone. I was thinking about going Pacers losses whenever I went Kings wins.
Interesting.
That
I
early,
just-
really.
I don't think the Nets have like yeah.
I like
a
Tyrese
star.
Halliburton,
I
bro.
don't think the Nets have a star.
Well,
Mikal Bridges is good. He's good, but I don't think he's gonna win them a lot of games.
It's a comeback season, bro. Ben Simmons.
Ben
I'm
Simmons
not buying that.
redemption. You
he actually looked
I-
okay.
How many more summers are we gonna see this guy shooting?
He did it in the game though.
in preseason, like
Yeah, but he wasn't doing that before.
we'll see in the regular season. I'm not buying it yet.
But, I mean, I'll say I'm definitely skeptical, and I can definitely be a bit of a Ben Simmons hater. But I've been impressed with what I've seen this preseason.
So you're sticking with the Nets, right? Yeah.
Yeah, I'm rolling with the Nets. I think
Okay. They'd probably be like a play-in team, I think.
maybe, hopefully worse.
I mean, what pick are we at? We're at
Yeah, I think
17,
worst.
so, it's not bad. I'm going to go with the...
someone here that I like. Don't take him. Don't take who I want.
I'm going to take a little bit of a swing. I'm going to take the Pelicans W's.
Yeah, I thought about that one.
That's tough.
Zion back, they could win a lot of games.
I like it. I definitely like this one.
This is more of a... I mean, they were the one that end up like 9 seed, or 8 seed, but they were at the top of the conference for a lot of the season, and they got some of the guys coming back.
Yeah.
They got a deep team, to be honest. They could make a trade too. They could make a trade for like Tyus Jones or somebody like that. They could upgrade at point guard. Maybe let CJ play his natural position, shooting guard. But yeah, the only thing bad is Trey Murphy's injured for the first month or two. But like I said, they have a lot of depth in forwards: Nance, Ingram, Valanciunas. But Omar, go ahead.
I'm between two here, and I'm gonna be nice to Tim here because I know what he wants really, but so I'm gonna take the LA Clippers Dubs here. I was really thinking. Honestly, I kind of wanted to take the Thunder Dubs here. Like I'm feeling them this year.
You can do what you
But-
want, man. It's fine.
Nah, I'm liking the Clippers because like they got 44 wins last year. In theory, Kawhi and Paul George should be healthy starting this season. I think.
Healthy is like what, 60 games?
if they play 60 games, I think that they'll be middle of the pack Western Conference, maybe around the same placing as they did last year. Maybe I would think an improvement, but I see the Grizzlies falling for sure. They lost Steven Adams. That's going to be huge for them, and then obviously Jaws out 25 games. So, I think Clippers, Dubs. I feel like they go up in wins this year.
Especially if they make that Harden trade, maybe.
Maybe honestly.
Maybe.
Maybe. Westbrook, Harden, Paul George, Kawhi, bro. Interesting team.
Man, that team would crush in Fools maybe 5-6 years ago.
2018, that team's amazing.
I'm banking on health here though, with Paul George and Kawhi. Obviously, big risk there, but
That's an all-star team in 2018, bro.
goated team. That's all NBA team.
That's
right
literally
there.
like the MVP conversation that one year.
MVP in squad.
Harden, Westbrook, Kawhi.
Yeah. Dang, a lot of the East is still left on the board. That's crazy.
Because the East
Yeah,
is
I think we're sleeping on some of these teams in the East, probably.
Yeah, it's just kind of tough, man, because like
all these teams are like, I feel like so close. Like, I don't know, they could go either way too. Like some of these teams are taking I don't know, some of these. I don't know.
Yeah. Yeah, it's, man. I got to make 2 of these picks now. It's like, all right.
First one's safe, bro.
He's already typing it for him. Actually, I don't want him.
You don't want them?
No, I do want them. I just want to figure out what other pick I'm going to make. That one's locked in.
I don't think you're getting in my
That one's locked
30s.
You can
So.
put it there. You can put it there. Yeah, I just
I'm definitely not letting him drop to him.
Oh yeah, that's the wins. That's fine. You can leave that. I'm okay with that. Yeah, because the Thunder are going to make a big jump this year. I'm feeling it. I was trying to eye up my next actual pick before I had to talk about how good the Thunder are going to be. But look what you made me do, Yusuf.
How much of a jump will they make, do you think?
Honestly, it'll be a little bit down to how many games Chet plays. But the thing to me is he is exactly what the Thunder were missing last year. And he makes a drastic difference to an already good defense and an already good offense as far as giving them somebody that can stretch but also finish at the rim, and somebody that can defend the rim and is just an amazing defender from the center position. And he plays so fast. He plays the exact style that they want to play. They added some other key pieces. Euro League dude Micic coming over. That's going to be like our backup point guard. He's going to be real nice. You got Josh Giddey, another year better. He was leading the Australian team out there. You got Shea, first team All NBA. I'm just saying, man, they could be top 4. J-Dub, second, should have been rookie of the year.
Nah, I don't know about that
Alright,
one.
this is
But
where
like,
we got off the
yeah,
But man, he
What are we
looks
doing here?
really good. He played what, one half of summer league and looked like the best player of all time, possibly.
Was this the one voter that voted for Jalen Williams last year? Was that you?
Could have been.
No, the other ones I think got a few votes, right? Last year.
Yeah, I don't know.
No, wasn't it Paolo missed or somebody?
It was
missed
it was Walker Kessler who got one vote out of nowhere.
It was Walker. That's right,
Yeah,
Yeah,
Walker
it was
Kessler got
just-
that one
It
jazz.
was the guy from
reporter vote.
Utah, right?
Yeah,
That's
Yeah, I
what it
think
was.
so.
that's what it was.
That was crazy.
Walker Kessler.
But yeah, that's so stupid. But no, I don't know, man. I think the Thunder legitimately.
I think it was gonna be nasty.
maybe like.
My
10
thing
deep.
is,
Yeah,
can Chet play the 5 full time?
that's all he's going to play. Bro. They're not even considering him playing the 4. That's like not a thing that they're doing.
Really?
He is.
Okay.
He's not going to get minutes at the 4, man. He is a 5.
Who's the backup center for the Thunder?
Jalen Williams.
The other
Another
Jalen Williams,
Williams?
yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
Dang.
They were actually playing pretty small last season and didn't
They were
really affect
tiny,
them last
man.
much.
Dude,
Yeah.
we until Kendrick Williams got hurt, he was our best center.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, and they had like a legitimately good defense. Like it was a
And he
top
was
half
like
defense.
6'8", 6'9".
Yeah.
Yeah, but I think the undersized costed them in the play-in against Minnesota. When they
For
were-
sure, it definitely did. But I'm just saying, like during the regular season, they play so fast. Like they are one of the
Yeah.
fastest teams, and that's partially because everybody on the floor gets the rebound and just goes. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I think that they're really well coached, and it's kind of one of those systems right now where it's kind of been like a Heat thing where a lot of guys look really good whenever they're playing for the Thunder.
Oh,
So
for sure.
I just like the brand of basketball that they play. I love all the young talent. I'm so excited, man. I haven't watched every preseason game, but I've been trying to catch them as best I can, and they look really good. And
Shea
yeah,
for MVP.
I mean, dark horse. I want to call
Yeah,
him a
dark horse
favorite,
for
but
sure.
dark horse for sure. I
Yeah.
mean, there's a world where
I mean, he averaged 30 last year. I don't think people realize that. It's
Yeah.
crazy.
I mean, yeah,
That was crazy. Yeah.
Without 3-pointers, that's crazy.
yeah. I mean, they legitimately have a rookie of the year candidate in Chet. They have MVP candidate in Shea. I mean, you could say they got a defensive player of the year candidate. In
How do you
Chet.
guys feel about that rookie of the year for Chet? Just in general, it's like I know there was a big deal with Ben Simmons in when he was hurt that first year, and they were saying
Blake
rookie
Griffin
of the
too?
year, but he's already been in the league.
Yeah,
I feel like
I don't know.
Wemby's gonna run away with it now.
he
I think
might.
Chet's got a chance, but I think Wemby's going to win it for sure. Though. I think Chet will be second though. I think
Yeah.
Chet's going to be
Yeah.
really good this
I
year.
could see that easily.
For sure. So, no, man, Thunder, I'm pumped up about. I mean, they could. I don't think they will, but they could win 50 games if everything just clicks and that goes right for them. So, not
What's your
taking a lot.
expectations for like seed? Like, just don't get the plan. Get like 5 or 6.
I see 50 easy.
Somewhere between 5 and 8. It's just tough with the West, man. But yeah, like if they're in the play-in, I mean, I wouldn't. If they're the 9 or 10, I would say that's a little bit of a disappointment. If they're 7 or 8, it's kind of like, all
No,
right,
9 or 10 is bad for them. Yeah.
that's exactly like
Yeah.
But look at the teams at the West, man. I mean, like,
Yeah, Mavs could be like 9 or 10.
No one's really gotten worse there either.
Man,
Yeah.
I don't know. Yes.
Pelicans got better. Timberwolves about the same.
yeah,
Grizzlies
got
gonna be a
better.
little bit worse, I think, because
For
lose
sure.
Steven Adams and then John Morant missing 30 games, 25.
Dude, I
games.
feel like the Grizzlies are gonna
25.
drop a lot. I don't know what's gonna happen with them,
they could.
but we'll see.
Yeah. But I mean, even if they drop a lot, they still won what was it?
51?
Yeah.
They're second in the West.
Yeah.
You still got your second pick, bro.
I know, man. I'm trying to think about it.
Enough
boy.
enough Thunder propaganda.
No, you're right. On to the next, man. On to the next. And part of me wants to go with that Pacers losses, but then the other part of me says, like, we should go with a wins team in the East, which I would go with the Knicks. Wow, that's tough.
Knicks?
Yeah, give me the Knicks. Give me the Knicks wins. I feel like they could be the 3 seed actually in the East.
Wow. Knicks 3 seed.
You take Clippers off the board too.
Oh, yeah, good call. I don't know. I mean,
I don't know about that one. But maybe. I don't know.
I mean, they could be 3 or
Knicks.
4. It's not that crazy. They were what,
Yeah,
5,
I
so-
mean they were 5th. I mean 76ers falling, right?
Yeah,
So
I don't love it, but I don't love any of these teams I'm looking.
yeah. None of these are good picks left on the board.
I got burned by the Heat last year, so
I think
can't go
Cavs will be
back
better than
there.
the Knicks.
Well, the Cavs aren't an option for me to pick, though.
No, I'm just saying as a 3rd seed.
For sure. I mean,
Yeah,
yeah.
favorites
I'm not
were
saying
so
that I like
much.
the Knicks better than the Cavs. I'm just saying,
But Knicks, yeah, they definitely play hard in the regular season too. So
yeah, they got
They're just going to burn them out.
exactly.
Brunson playing like 40 minutes a game. Omar, is it time?
I don't think it's that time. I don't think it's that time. Dang, this
Probably
actually
an easy pick on the
actually,
board
there's
right now.
there's one easy one for me. It might not be what you're thinking. Maybe it is. Probably.
Hometown
I
dub.
don't know. I'm going 76ers dubs.
Yeah,
here.
that's the easy
Yeah.
pick right now, I think.
Yeah.
Yes.
I
don't-
mean, yeah, obviously a
It
hard.
should be a 4 seed, probably
there,
4 or
but, you know,
5.
Tyrese Maxey's gonna be a
Yeah.
dog this year.
Embiid stays healthy, he'll carry them 50 wins.
Yeah, Embiid's if he had a
48 to
healthy-
50 wins. I
last
think it is.
It's just
How much did they have last year?
Yeah,
54.
I thought about
Yeah.
taking them obviously, but instead of the Knicks, but it's like I don't know. It's tough to take a team.
I think the
back.
Knicks are slightly better, honestly, just because they have the same team running it back. You know.
Yeah.
The Harden
and-
situation is weird though. If they get something good for Harden, I don't know.
Yeah, that's true.
I mean, they also have. I mean, and Nurse
Even
is a good
without him,
coach,
I like
but-
Nurse is a good coach, and I think the team's just pretty deep, honestly. Like I think they can in the East, especially. I think they can get a lot of wins. You know?
Yeah, you're probably right. Probably gonna be regretting picking the Knicks over them.
Is a close one. I feel like with them, it might be have
Yeah.
the same wins, honestly.
I
We'll
feel like
see.
I got too big brain.
Yeah, I
there.
probably should have
Should've
taken Philly over New Orleans. But it's all right.
Over New Orleans.
just making
Yeah.
big brain
I'm
moves over
pretty
here.
happy with this pick. Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna take the.
Tough. Yeah,
Mm,
the Eastern Conference champions, huh?
I think I got. Yeah, I think I got to take the Heat wins. It's pretty
Ooh.
late.
That's what I wanted to take. Omar threw the lob.
Nah, he already
they're,
knew, man.
They're the obvious pick, though. Yeah.
Caleb Barton, year was it? I don't know what year it is, but he can make that leap up.
Year, just Caleb Martin year.
I mean, he showed in the playoffs. He's pretty good.
Yeah, for sure. He did.
Still got Kyle Lowry. Kyle Lowry.
Oh, Lowry.
I just realized, did we take? There's a lot more dubs on the board, right, than L's right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, a lot of teams winning this year.
Got a couple losers still left on the board though.
I think it's
14
pretty
dubs.
even. 8 out of 14. 8 out of what?
8 versus
22?
14.
Yeah.
8 L's, 14 dubs so far.
Okay. Is it time? Nah. I'm gonna go. Oof. I don't love it, but I'm gonna go Hawks wins.
I would have taken losses there.
Oh,
I just feel like the division's
actually,
kind of.
I guess they were 500 last year, so
so
yeah,
it could go either way.
Quinn
50-50.
Snyder maybe coaching up.
that's true. They got Quinn Snyder
Yeah,
for the
the
full
second year,
year.
DeJounte, Trey Young figure it out a little bit.
They got rid
I
of John
think Trey's
Collins.
kind of like one of
hated
those. It's one of those
Trey.
years that Trey has to like the team's got to win, or they're gonna start looking at Trey.
Yeah.
Like, what's up, man? You gonna trade you or?
Trade to the Magic. I'd
Well,
take it.
all reports were that John Collins and Trey Young hated each other. So
Yeah, that's like an addition.
They were
by
trying to
subtraction.
trade John
Yeah.
Collins for
Interesting.
like 5 years.
Yeah.
So maybe just having that,
Yeah.
distraction gone helps him too. Trey was
Is
kind of bad last
Bogdan
year.
healthy this year? Like,
Trey had a bad shooting year last year.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
Bogdanovich is healthy, right? That's
Yeah, I think he should
I
be.
think so. Yeah.
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 But they need DeAndre Hunter and
they need
who else
Hunter.
do
They
they
need him.
Jalen.
They
Sadiq Bey.
have a lot of depth, honestly.
Onyeku.
Congo.
I liked a little bit of what I saw from AJ Griffin last year too. I mean,
Yeah.
they have some
Jalen
guys.
Johnson preseason. No, pushing it.
He might be starting, right? Or is Sadiq Bey starting?
Nah, he's not starting. I think Sadiq and
Yeah.
they will start over him, and DeAndre Hunter probably as well.
They have a lot of options on that team for forwards.
Yeah, they're interesting. They're a tough one to gauge. I feel like
Mm-hmm.
really hard.
All right. Do I need to ask him? Or should I just make the pick?
See if he replies, honestly. We got really interesting teams left here.
DJ probably wants to take the Magic here. Losses.
Uh,
Mm.
Does he?
Magic losses.
He probably also wants the Grizzly wins.
You don't think he'd want the Mavs wins?
I don't think anyone wants the Mavs wins.
I'm scared of the Mavs.
You guys all think they're gonna be bad? I mean,
I think
below,
so.
Below 500 bad?
I don't know, man.
Maybe
I think below
500.
500. I think below 500. Maybe not by a lot, but
It's kind of crazy having Luka and Kyrie and being below 500.
it's just It's just besides that, like their team is just tragic. Besides that, really, like their third best player might be like Josh Green, maybe. Like
That's
I don't
crazy.
know. But they
Grant
No,
Williams.
they
Grant
picked up
Williams, I
Grant
guess?
Williams. Oh
Yeah,
my
Grant
Grant Williams
Williams.
is their best players.
He was getting like DMPs in the Celtics.
Yeah, I don't know. They still don't got like proper center depth. Like they're gonna be starting the rookie Derek Lively.
Oh, that's bad.
Yeah. I don't know. It's just I don't know. Like
Yeah. And then it's also kind of weird because you have like Luca, who's obviously amazing, but also has like it's the weirdest, on court energy of any player. Just like constantly complaining and seems to be in his own head. And then you have Kyrie, who's Kyrie.
yeah. And I mean Luka, like if he misses games, like that team is not winning. Like I just don't see it.
I think they can still make play in though. Maybe I don't know.
They've got to hit on a lot of stuff, especially in the West. Yeah.
Yeah, that's the other thing is they're going to be playing a lot of tough teams, man.
I'm gonna give him Pacers L's.
Good choice. I
I'll
said
see
I
if
was
he
going to take
responds.
them like 3 rounds ago, and here I am not taking them.
Yeah.
Yeah, probably should have took Pacers losses.
And
I don't know who else you can give them.
He needs another one, right? Well, Grizzlies wins.
Raptors losses, maybe. New coach.
Raptors
Lost
L's.
Fred VanVleet.
I don't know.
Hey, okay, let me see. Who's got the lowest or highest over under remaining? That's what we did last time for him. 36.5 Raptors. 37.5 Bulls.
What's the Pacers at?
Pacers are where's Indiana? 38.5. Magic.
You're kind of
are
real. Like, having a
37.5 for the Magic. So yeah,
Alright, go
Raptors for the lowest.
Oh,
Elves?
he said the Magic
You said Magic? L's?
wins.
Oh,
Oh,
Let's go! Love it. I love it. Oh yeah. I think that's a phenomenal pick by DJ. You know, I wish
you
the
just
Chiefs
give me one
fell to
pick,
me.
or you got
but-
both of them.
And he said Grizzlies.
Oh,
Grizzlies
so,
with Dubs.
all right. There
He's
we go.
feeling
then.
optimistic today.
Grizzlies dubs.
Mm.
He's probably
Magic
got
wins.
some drinks in him.
Nah,
The Vikings
I
are
respect
winning.
the Magic pick. I respect it. You know,
That sounds like a sober pick to me.
45 wins incoming.
Realistically, though, talk to me about the Magic. What, as a Magic fan, what are we expecting?
Play in.
Expecting to at least play in. You know, I think
minimum. Playing in a
think-
minimum.
yeah, I think the highest we could possibly touch is 60. That's being like super optimistic, you know. 60 last year was 45 wins, the Nets, so that's gonna be hard to hit after what did we win 34. But you know, the Magic started off 5-20 last year, then we're like a 500 team after that. You know, we didn't have a healthy point guard for like 20 plus games, I think,
Mhm.
start off the season.
Yeah, they
Basically
need
running the
Fultz.
same
They
team
need
back.
Fultz to stay healthy. That's the main thing, I
Yeah.
think.
Yeah. And like Fultz has had weird injuries. Like he had a broken toe for the first like 20 games. You know, like it's not something that's nagging.
I
him
think
or
this is the first
anything.
time he's had like a healthy offseason in a long
The
time.
whole roster is
Ever?
coming in healthy
Yeah,
this for the first
yeah.
time like in
Jonathan
the
Isaac?
years. Jonathan Isaac's been playing
been-
throughout the preseason.
Has he?
Isaac,
Yeah, all preseason games he just had minutes restriction, like 10 minutes a game. But he's been like honestly like defensively
he
he's
still looks like a monster
there.
on defense.
He's still
Yeah,
like
he's-
it's kind of
he's
scary
crazy.
like with all the knee injuries that he has.
Yeah.
I mean I don't expect him like 15 minutes a game probably, you know, is what I
For
expect.
sure.
But like carrying that bench unit defensively, especially with
saw
Mo
they-
Wagner as backup.
They just
center,
paid
you know?
Cole Anthony today.
They got a cheap deal on him, 39 mil.
What
3
the one thing I
years.
don't get about the Magic is I think there's like too many
There's
guards.
way too many
right now.
guards. Yeah.
I still don't understand the Anthony Black pick. Like he's had good moments in the preseason or in the summer league and a little bit in the preseason, but
Yeah.
I don't know yet. I'm still kind of I
I
gotta
want
see it with
the-
him. I haven't
yeah.
seen it yet. Like I still don't understand the pick. So Anthony Black pick is
That-
still
that
I'm
might
still
be
iffy
one of
on that
the-
one.
How's Jet Howard been looking?
He's been okay. I mean,
He's been shooting. He's a
He
shooter.
plays with, like,
you know?
he's
the
another
third
guy that can
stringers,
hit some
though.
shots, which we needed.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think he's gonna be a pretty good.
But even
like,
then,
hot
people were
shooter.
saying like Jet Howard wasn't supposed to go 11th. So
No, yeah.
That's true.
I mean, we were talking about that in the group chat during the draft. It was kind of out of nowhere.
Yeah, I mean, so that's the one thing I'm iffy about the draft. But even like I think Suggs is gonna have a good year. He's healthy. He looks
Yeah.
like he's starting at the 2 this year, which I've been saying to start Suggs for the longest instead of
Mhm.
Gary Harris.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I mean,
Definitely
if we
gonna
get
help
enough shooting,
defensively.
hopefully we can get something out of Ingles because that's one thing we need shooting. And I think Wendell's a big underrated piece for us that he's got to stay healthy because when Wendell's out there, we're a much better team.
Yeah, we lack center depth really. Like Mo Wagner and Goga with the
Yeah.
2 backup centers. It's not the best. But
That's
I
fine.
think our at least our second unit has a lot of shooting in it. Honestly, Gary Harris, Cole Anthony,
Yeah,
Isaac
Joe
will shoot
Ingles.
some. Joe Ingles, like
Mo Wagner.
yeah,
all of them.
they can all shoot honestly. So I don't know. I'm obviously Magic Homer, but I feel like sleepers in the
This is the most exciting season for like
In
going into a
years.
season for the Magic since probably Dwight
like
years.
Dwight, yeah.
It's crazy, but
exactly.
it's the most optimistic.
I think we make a
Magic
huge jump
fans have
this
been.
year. Nowhere near as much as I feel like the Thunder, obviously, because the Thunder just overall I think are constructed better.
I think a year like the Thunder last year would be pretty good.
Yeah, for
Yeah.
sure.
But we just don't have that like top 5 MVP
Yeah.
guy, obviously.
Be
Yeah.
around a
Or
500
do we?
team.
We just don't know it yet.
Franz?
Franz.
Paolo? Franz?
Franz,
I don't know.
Paolo.
Maybe
Um,
both.
They're gonna be fun to watch this year. I'm
Yeah.
excited.
For sure.
Is there any team that's not fun to watch this year? Maybe Washington.
That'd be funny.
Washington. I feel like Pistons. I'm not a fan of the Pistons
No,
either.
they're gonna be bad.
Outside of Cade, well, they have a SAR. I like
The
Asar.
Jazz. I'm not look. I never want to watch the Jazz. Are they going to have those same jerseys as last year? Because Those were
The highlighter
ugliest
one, the green
jerseys.
ones?
Oh my god, the highlighter ones and the black ones. But I
right.
guess it's my pick. I'll go Pacers losses.
Yeah, we've been
Those
talking about it for
Ooh,
like
yeah,
20
they're
There
still
it is.
available.
There it is.
So
I like that you called the Jazz the teams you want to watch. They're my second pick for losses. So I agree.
yeah, I mean, I'm just
They'd be
thinking, like,
terrible.
what entertaining players do they have? Not much.
Clarkson.
Exactly.
Clarkson with his extensions. Or Clarkson for Philippines though. Bucket.
He was basically Jordan Poole for the Philippines.
No, Clarkson does that for like 7 minutes each half in an NBA game where he just turns into
Yeah.
Michael
I
Jordan.
mean, he's like
J.R. Smith, honestly.
he's like
Mhm.
the current Jamal Crawford.
Yeah,
Cam Thomas.
he can do that too if they let him.
You got a heater.
All right, my pick.
Your pick. Pacers off the board, right?
Just
Or
take it.
I'm gonna go Mavs.
3 teams.
Wins or losses?
Ooh.
Ooh,
leave it?
this is gonna be
This
tough.
is, this is
Good job.
spicy. It's actually spicy.
No, exactly 500 team.
Yeah, probably. I'll just put
You can't lose.
W's just in case.
Okay.
Kyrie, you got one more for me.
Then you have all wins, 1 losses. Interesting.
Positive guy, I like it. Think positive.
Okay. It's me, I guess, right? We got Bulls, Raptors.
I feel like the Bulls were the last pick last year too. It was, or they were at the end of the draft. I don't know if they were the very last, but they were.
Yeah, I think they were my last pick. Like for my teams.
I'm gonna take them Raptor L's here. Raptors L here. They lost Fred VanVleet. And they got an aging Dennis Schroeder as their starting point guard.
World Cup MVP.
Oh yeah, sorry, my bad. World Cup MVP. I mean, they got a pretty similar team, right? I think running it back.
Kind of,
They actually got talented players like Siakam.
They do.
and
That's the
OG.
thing. They do got a lot of
Hurdle.
good players,
But the-
but I think they go they dip into the negative this year. Like last year, they were 41-41. You know, like I think they just got slightly worse, and the East got stronger. So I'm
The
just,
problem with the roster is who they're going to go. Like who gets their buckets in crunch time?
guess it has to be
Siakam.
Siakam, right? It has to. Like,
Yeah. So I mean, he's fine, but is he going to win you games night in and night out whenever you need close buckets? Because a lot of games in the NBA comes down to fourth quarter execution, getting buckets and stretch
You got
time.
one move. It's that spin move.
Good old spin move.
You're not.
Mid-range.
I like a lot of their individual pieces, but I feel like that cohesively together, it's not like it makes a ton of sense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And maybe they finally make a trade.
Yeah, this could be the year where OG finally gets traded.
The one thing I'm scared about from not taking the Bulls is what if the Bulls just blow it up this year? You know, that's a scary thing. If they blow it up, then I just missed out on a great pick.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would have taken the Raptors.
They were
Should've given
they
them an option.
boost though, so I don't know why, but
So I'm stuck with the Bulls, and
You're taking L's.
Bulls wins.
I guess I have to. I'm not taking losses, not wins. Just to be clear, because no, I mean, what are the Bulls doing? I don't know.
Trying to get that play-in spot.
I mean, they want to compete, just being in that market, and
They're basically the
everything.
Magic from like 7-8 years ago.
It's because they have
Yeah.
Vooch. It's the Vooch thing,
It's
man.
the
Whoever has
Vooch
Vooch is
team.
stuck in this cycle.
Mediocrity.
Poor
you know?
guy.
Kinda, that's true.
It's just unfortunate Alonzo got hurt because I think their whole trajectory would have been different if
That's
Lonzo
true.
stayed healthy.
They looked really nice with Lonzo and
Caruso.
and like some of the defense and yeah, but I mean, I don't know. They're just cursed. The only thing that can save that franchise historically is Michael Jordan. So I'm just saying they've been terrible pretty much. I guess they had the couple Derrick Rose
D-Rose.
years, but even
Yeah.
then, I mean,
I saw some DeRozan
maybe
trade
their medical
rumors.
staff is bad.
I saw rumors they might trade DeMar. I don't know. That would be, I guess, a full tank if they traded DeMar DeRozan.
but is he gonna beat Harden to the Clippers?
Maybe he's from LA
Maybe.
too. I don't know.
And maybe, I mean, honestly, they might be more willing to give up Man
Zach
in that
LaVine.
situation.
I like that fit better than
Oh, sorry,
Harden on the
Clippers,
Clippers
sorry.
also.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I feel like if DeRozan comes on the market, they might be like more willing to push in for him. He's a little younger.
What about Levine? Just let him rest or what?
Knicks, I don't know.
They just paid him, didn't they? Last year,
Yeah, I think they gave him a big.
I think he got a big
extension,
like
right?
5-year extension.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I mean, he's Levine's still pretty young. Like they
The
can
Bulls
just
might be
go
the
draft
new
him at that
Wizards, where
point.
they're just
I
stuck
don't
there.
know because they got the
Bad.
they got the new GM a couple years back, and they still have Billy Donovan. I mean, I don't know what their
They're in a
long
weird
term.
spot.
Yeah, they're in a really weird spot. I don't know how they get out of this kind of middle ground, and they
They just got to blow it up. They got to trade Levine and DeRozan.
yeah. I
And if that
guess.
happens, then that's a great pick right there.
It's a steal.
Fantastic.
Yeah, I mean, I could see the Bulls being like one of the 3 worst teams in the East.
Yeah,
Because Pacers and
Honest-
Magic are like kind of on the up, and Bulls are just like,
I don't know, man.
They're
I
kind of on the down in a way.
want to call the Pacers necessarily on the up.
You don't think so? They got some
I
good
mean,
pieces.
Halliburton's nice, but like who they really add this year? Jarris Walker, like
Bruce Brown,
Bruce
Jarris
Brown,
Walker,
Obi
Obi
Toppin.
Toppin.
Does that push the needle that much?
I mean,
Tommy
Tyrese
You
was
say-
injured for a lot of games last year too. You know,
I
if
guess that's
healthy,
true.
it should help them if healthy. Just from that, like
You said
they do with
Obi
Kate
Toppin.
Cunningham.
He said Obi Toppin, and the Knicks were trying to cut him. Like that was a salary dump.
Obi
Hey,
will get
but
them
I
some nice.
kind of
Halliburton's
like.
gonna throw
I know I
some
picked
lobs.
Pacers losses, but I kind of like Obi Toppin.
I do too. Actually,
He plays
but-
hard.
Yeah, I
some
don't
nice
dislike
dunks.
him at all, but I was kind of baffled whenever he was like a salary dump move for the Knicks. But
It's because they have Randall, so they could never play him.
that's true.
Yeah,
Yeah.
not a good fit.
Knicks might be stuck as well. I'm not gonna lie. Might be stuck in that first round, second round.
Oh, for sure. I don't like them. Their
I
long.
feel that's good though compared to where the Knicks have been the last 20
Yeah.
years. If they're making
Well,
the
yeah.
second round every year, like winning 45 to 50 games, like it's
Yeah,
not
I mean,
bad for what they used to be.
Knicks basketball's back if that's the case, because isn't
Mhm.
that kind of their best case scenario historically?
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, other than a couple years, the 90s.
Yeah, exactly. Kind of same deal, man.
I think we
It's
could
gonna be a
wrap
tight
it up.
race this year.
I think we could wrap it up. Oh, do you guys want to make some finals picks?
Oh yeah, that was our tiebreak, isn't it?
I guess.
Didn't we
I
do
don't
that?
know.
Didn't we do a tiebreak last year? Maybe that's 2
I think
years
it's
ago.
almost impossible to get a tiebreak, but
Oh.
maybe not.
Could be
We'll see.
finals
say that.
predictions.
I'll go.
Hold on
I'll
one
go
second.
Mil-
Do you think any team besides the Nuggets, Celtics, or Bucks will win the championship?
Throw
No,
Lakers in there, bro. Suns.
Yeah.
I don't think the Suns will win it. But
I think they have a chance, but
oh, are you saying like will they have a chance, or just do you think? who's-
No, do you think they will win it?
No, I don't think.
Oh,
someone
do I-
out of those three
no.
will win it. No.
yeah,
No?
nah.
Okay.
I don't know. I mean, I can see the Warriors winning it.
Warriors?
Yeah,
Mm,
they did.
Lakers
They
Hey,
have too many roster issues.
I don't know.
I mean, but you forget like last year they were missing Wiggins during the playoffs run.
Wiggins is nice.
And
no,
then-
Wiggins was back by the playoffs.
Yeah,
last
Wiggins
year.
was playing in the playoffs, but obviously he was like a little bit.
Oh, but he was just coming back, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
he was rusty. Yeah.
I'm just
But the thing is, they
saying-
had no size, like to guard AD or Jokic. Like they have no
Have they-
size.
I don't think they've done anything to. I mean,
They,
had a
they
Chris
signed
Paul.
Saric.
Kevon
Pretty much it.
Looney.
Yeah, that's not
I'm
good.
moving the needle, man.
I don't know, but I mean,
If Curry does what
All
Curry
right, I'll
does,
let you guys make your finals picks. Go ahead. We'll start with you.
I'll go with Milwaukee and Denver,
Okay, Denver.
and I'll have Milwaukee beat them. Even though, yes,
Dame
just
time.
just to
Same
switch
time
it
in the
up.
finals.
Yeah, Dame championship, first year like KG when he left Minnesota.
Tim.
Heat. No, I'm just kidding. Anything from last year, Tom.
Spolstra
anything. Let's
magic.
Pick the Heat in the playoffs. Realistically, from the East, probably the Celtics, man. It's tough, but I feel like for the playoffs, they're just better constructed. Like defensively, offensively.
Definitely have the best starting five. Like if they're healthy,
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
they
and
have an
plus-
all-star at almost every position. It's
yeah.
kind of crazy.
So I'll go with them, I guess, from the East. From the West, man, it's so tough. I mean, a lot of it comes down to health because every year there's always, a key injury or two in the playoffs.
Mhm.
And if that happens to the Nuggets, that is what it is. So, I don't want to say the Warriors. That'd be funny though. Let me think. I don't want to say the Nuggets either. That's boring. Let's go with Suns, man. Whatever. KD's stupid, but they have firepower.
Suns. What'd you say? Suns Celtics. That would be
Celtics.
nice.
Yeah, Suns Celtics. We'll go there.
That'd be fun.
Who's your pick though?
Celtics.
Celtics.
Yeah.
No more choking.
KD, get out of here. He can't lead them to the promised land. Suns ain't got it. It's another bad franchise. Well, they got a new owner, I guess, so who's finally willing to spend some money, but they're still cursed. I got a feeling.
Omar, who you got?
I'm also gonna take Celtics here. I mean, I think the Bucks are gonna be nasty, but I don't know. Yeah, that Celtics starting lineup's just kind of scary if they're all there come playoff time. And
It's actually crazy that the Bucks traded away Holiday and then he ends up right like in their rival.
I'll take Nuggets here. Yeah,
Nuggets.
yeah, Nuggets.
Nuggets
Celtics.
feels like a safe pick.
I think we're unanimous on Denver coming out of the West then. Or you said Phoenix, actually. Yeah.
But he's feeling a little fiery. We got what? Celtics, Nuggets.
Celtics, Nuggets.
Yeah, and I'll just. Dang, I want to put Celtics on top of them. I'll take Celtics over Nuggets.
I'm gonna take the Lakers, Celtics.
Ooh,
Classic matchup
ratings
right there.
pick.
Classic matchup.
Get the ratings up.
Classic media.
Ooh.
Stephen A. Smith is gonna love that one.
Nah, I'll take Bucks. I'll take Bucks and Suns. This is my serious pick.
No
Oh, okay.
Lakers. Aw.
Bucks and Suns.
I was gonna say, am I the only one that doesn't think? I mean, it's between Boston and Milwaukee, I think, in the East, but I don't know. I just feel like Milwaukee will have the better two players, and
I feel like the
Some
West
game.
is more open, right, to who can get to the finals.
I
Yeah.
agree. Yeah,
Nuggets, Suns, Clippers, Warriors, Lakers. I feel like any of those teams could possibly make it. Just whoever runs deeper in
Clippers
that
staying
playoffs.
healthy for 4 straight rounds, no chance.
Unlikely.
Challenge impossible.
I heard the Timberwolves might be really good this year.
Hey, no championship good. Just some regular season wins is all we need here.
True.
Didn't they say they had the greatest win ever or something like that with
Pat
Towns?
Beverly.
Play and
Or
win.
Pat Beverly, yeah.
Oh,
That's gonna
yeah.
be me. That's gonna be me when I win this wins loss draft. I'll be like Pat Bev. Throw
Depending
my
on the-
jersey up.
Please do.
Oh man.
All right, thank you guys for joining me. Looking forward to this season. A lot of fun teams, a lot of unpredictability, I think, this season.
Mhm.
In the playoff race. Oh, who's your pick for the NBA Cup? Last thing.
Thunder.
Magic.
Magic,
No,
yeah.
I don't know for real. Like, how's the cup work? Is it like home and away?
I have no idea. How it
Nah,
works.
okay, I kind of know, but it's like a series. I don't know how many, but you play. It's kind of like pool play. and
It's a group stage. Yeah.
Yeah, group stage, and you get home and away games, but they're just like regular season games. And
But
then
the knockout is not till like Elite Eight, basically.
yeah, and then there's the knockout rounds or whatever. And I think those games aren't actually regular season games, right, Yusuf?
I think they are until the last
Until
four.
the championship? Oh, until the last four?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because the semifinals and finals are in Vegas.
I just don't get how they can do that, though, with the schedule.
I think they left a week open. Something
I'm just
like
saying
that.
from like, because I guess
In
it doesn't
December.
matter that much.
But yeah, I don't know.
But yeah, anyways, I think the Thunder though could be a sleeper team for that because like that's actually something that has been talked about a lot on my Thunder podcast that I like to listen to. Because if you think about the teams that are going to be going for it, it's not going to be the Nuggets, these teams we're talking about for the championship teams because
Yeah.
they're older teams. They don't necessarily care. This is the first year that this is a thing. To them, it's the regular season. Now, like you get a young team, Thunder, even the Magic, some team like this. I feel like you could really see them, kind of gunning for it and actually like wanting to win it and it being something that matters to them. So I would pick a team more like that than I would, one of the top teams necessarily, because I just don't think the motivation will be there for some of the top teams.
Mhm.
So it's NBA regular season games for seeding, and then they'll have knockout games that are going to be in Vegas, or those are just the knockout games.
Only semifinals and finals are in Vegas, but
okay.
rest is like regular season.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Interesting.
And it's early in the season too, so that's the other thing that
Yeah, it's like all November, October.
Yeah. That's why I just don't see some of these teams. Like some of these teams don't start playing until January. Like really playing, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I just don't see an older team caring too much about it. They're gonna be like, look, I'm just trying to get my legs underneath me and not
I'm gonna
get
pick
hurt.
the Kings. I think Kings go all out for it.
That seems like a good pick, actually.
That does sound good. Yeah.
Yeah, kind of the same thing as the Thunder. Younger team, not as proven. They had a great year last year. Yeah, that's a good pick.
You guys got the Magic?
I got Magic versus Thunder, Magic over the top in the end. That's what I'm going with.
I'm gonna rock with the Magic too. Because I couldn't think of any other team. I was just like,
That would actually be so fun
I
if that
could see
actually
the
happens.
Timberwolves.
Magic
I could see
Thunder.
Timberwolves going all out.
I can see Timberwolves.
yeah, I
Timberwolves
could
all
I
out
could
for
see them
it,
doing
yeah.
that too.
Wembanyama, maybe.
I could see maybe Pelicans going in for it too, possibly.
It doesn't meet my criteria, but I can see the Heat just because it's like
I was thinking
Heat
about
culture.
that, like the Heat, like that's something
In
I would
knockout games,
favor the Heat.
Yeah.
Could come down to coaching as well.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. It's gonna be interesting because it's like I don't know what to expect. It's brand
That's
new.
why I say Heat too, because he's Spoelstra, man. You know what he can do whenever it comes down to, crutch time, coaching decisions. He's got all the experience there.
Yeah, we'll see how seriously teams actually take it.
I
Especially,
hope they take it seriously. It'll make for better.
I think it's fun, man. I kind of like the idea. So yeah.
All right, thank you guys. Like we said, long season, a lot of competitive games, a lot of competitive seed races. But thank you guys for joining me. Make sure you guys like the. We'll see you all next time. Yeah, should have been.